today's episode, I'm going to be installing a new distributor cap and a new rotor in the Mk1 Caddy. Hello everybody and welcome back to the Monster Caddy YouTube channel. In today's episode I'm going to be documenting replacing the rotor and the distributor cap in the Mk1 Caddy. Now, a lot of people would replace these as part of their service, their yearly service. For me, obviously, this is a giant question mark on wheels. So, you know, like I've said in previous episodes and on the podcast, that a lot of this stuff I'm discovering for the first time. A lot of it I don't know how long parts have been on the car, I don't know when they have last been replaced, etc. So in today's episode I thought I would get round to doing this, which I will be replacing every time I do a service. So this is a distributor cap. Now inside, you might want to check yours if you're fairly new to this whole thing. Check inside and make sure there's no build up on any of the contact points in there. But we're going to be replacing this and you've got to do it in a specific way, so stay tuned for that. And of course, put that in here, the rotor arm right here, which looks like that. Now if you look inside, there should be a contact point. When you install these, you've got to make sure they're in the right place. Okay, let's pop the hood. Okay, one thing you've got to remember is this is by no means a how-to video guide. This is literally just me documenting changing over the Dizzy cap, as it's also called, and the rotor. And you know, a full disclaimer, I'm not responsible for you blowing yourself up or anything like that, or something going wrong with your truck. Here is our distributor cap. This one seems to be black. Ignore all these wires, I will be sorting these out one day. So here we have HTC leads, which should be replaced every service or every 2 years or something like that, ideally, depending on how often you drive the vehicle. Now what you might find on the engine or somewhere in the engine bay is the order that these fire off. So you might have like 1 2 3 4, 1 4 3 2, or 1 3 2 4, whatever. So you could do it that way, or what I'm going to do is just hold up the hold up the new distributor cap with the old one and take off the leads one at a time and make sure they go in the right place. Now what you might notice after installing the new distributor cap and rotor is that the engine might be running a little bit smoother, and we'll definitely have a good look of the old distributor cap and compare it to the new one. That could be quite interesting. The distributor cap is held up by two little clips here. There's one on that side, and this is going to be quite difficult to get to. There we go. Now then, let's compare the two. So here's our old one and here's the new one. You can see all the points there. It doesn't look too bad, but there's a comparison right there. And of course, underneath this cap you can see the rotor right here. Apparently these can be quite difficult to take off. Oh, apparently not in our case. Here's the old one versus our new one here. There's the contact points. So inside the rotor arm there's a little piece down there, and you've got to line that up with that bit on top and make sure it clicks in. There we go. Now we just document this for Instagram. There we go. Okay, now the tricky part. Line them up like so. And just make sure that should come off. There we go. And make sure we're putting that in the right place. So that will go first. Clicked in okay. And we'll do the next one. There we go. last one in the middle, and obviously that will just go in the center like that. Now ideally what I should have done is replace the HTC leads as well, but I will be doing that in the future. But for right now I just wanted to do this little video on the distributor cap and the rotor arm. So now we've got all the new parts in, let's put it back. I did also forget to mention a lot of vehicles will have this, so make sure if you're doing this yourself that this is in the correct place. Okay, so now we've replaced the old distributor cap and the rotor. Let's start it up, and fingers crossed that I've done a good job. Let's see how we do. Well, there we go. Success! I know this was quite a short video, but I needed to record this as it is part of this whole restoration process, and this will now become part of my annual service, is just to replace these. You can get them fairly cheap, between £10–20 here in the UK. The other reason why I'm replacing parts on the Caddy that I don't know the history, is because it's for my own peace of mind. Even though some parts might be fairly new to it, or whether they're, you know, they've been on the car for many years, it's for my own peace of mind, so I know when I need to replace each part. So thanks for watching this video. If you found it useful in any way, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment below. Let me know if you've got a Volkswagen Mk1 Caddy, and I'll see you guys in the next video.